What's up everybody, my name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today we're going over the top anticipated sneakers of March 2022. So stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive in today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're going over the top anticipated sneakers of March 2022. Now, full disclaimer, a lot of these shoes seem to be supposed to be coming out in the next couple of days, right? Because March is literally today is when I'm gonna drop this video, right? Okay, and we got stuff literally right around the corner that we haven't even seen loaded up on any of the major sneakers apps or Adidas apps, right? Okay, but that's the date they are. But keep in mind, some of these dates are subject to change because we already seen from Nike a lot of stuff has been getting pushed back, right? Okay, same for Adidas. They've been having a quiet month, but March, man, when I did my research on all the sneakers that I found, sheesh, we got a lot of heat coming this month, man. But again, keep in mind, these are subject to change. This is just based off my research. And if I missed anything on the list, y'all feel free to let me know down in the comment section what I missed so I can add for future videos, man. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's dive right in because we got a lot to cover, right? Okay. All right. So first things first, man, I got these all up on the phone, right? Okay. The kid cannot remember every last one of these off the top of my head. So y'all got to bear with me when I do these videos. I've been getting a lot of love when I do these videos at the beginning of the month. So I asked in the comments, hey, did y'all want me to keep doing them? Y'all said yes. So here we are. We're starting off March with a banger, right? Okay, so let's dive in. So first things on the list, man, what's anticipated? We got the Nike Drake Nautica Hot Step coming, right? Okay, these are expected to release March 3rd, right? Okay, and there's two different colorways. There's a white colorway and a black colorway. Now, to the best of my knowledge on my research, it looks like the black colorway will be releasing specifically overseas, Asia, right? Okay, that's what came up. Don't quote me on that, and I also don't see these on the sneakers app just yet, but apparently that's what's anticipated to happen. But again, things are subject to change. Let's keep it right along moving, right? Okay, then we got the Supreme Dunks by any means. There's gonna be 3 different colorways dropping on these guys. These are expected to drop March 3rd as well, right? Okay, usually on the Supreme website, right? Okay, moving right along, we got the Jordan 3 Muslin, okay? And if I'm saying it wrong, feel free to correct me down in the comment section. Keep in mind, these are not in any particular order. Now, these are set to release March 26th, right? Okay, then we got the Jordan 1 Georgetowns, right? Okay, these are also anticipated to expect on March 3rd. But again, I don't see any of this loaded on the sneakers app just yet. Doesn't mean it's not gonna load. I'm just saying this is what the original date is set for. Again, subject to change. Could be coming out later in March. Don't beat the kid up. Don't beat the messenger. I'm just saying this is what's out there, right? Okay, moving right along, we got the Jordan 6 UNC. Now, we already seen a shot drop on these guys, last week? Now, these are set to release March 5th, right? Okay, but again, we don't see these loaded up on the sneakers app, but apparently there was a lot of pairs that went on that surprise drop, right? Okay, so maybe there's something going on right there with a disconnect, but these are expected to release March 5th. Now, moving right along, March 7th, we have the Yeezy Slide Onyx, Orchard, and the Pure. So we got 3 different colorways. Now I believe the Onyx is gonna be a newer colorway because we've seen these at the Yeezy event, right? Okay, apparently they sold them there, but these are set to release on March 7th, right? Okay, so again, as a person who has the Yeezy Slide Pure, I highly recommend go for any color that you want, right? Okay, I recommend going for all of these. I can honestly say I wear these slides on a daily basis and they are extremely comfortable, right? Like I cannot stress that enough, right? Okay, but let's move right along. We also got the Yeezy Foam Runner Sage and the Yeezy Foam Runner Mist. Now these are anticipated to come on March the 11th. So we got 2 different colorways coming right there. Gonna keep things moving right along. We got the Jordan 1 Rebellionaire, right? Okay, you guys told me about this one on one of the lives. Now this shoe I will do, obviously I'm gonna do drip flipper skips for all of these coming up, right? Okay, as we get the official dates, but these are just the dates that's coming out now. The Jordan 1 Rebellionaires are expected March 18th. Now I'm not gonna tell you guys how I feel about them, you know what I'm saying? This is just kind of what's coming out for March, right? Okay, keep in mind I will do other videos on these sneakers as we get closer to the dates, right? Okay, again, I'm gonna say this because there's always gonna be somebody in the comment section to say I got the date wrong. Dates are subject to change. Anyway, let's keep it moving right along. We got the Yeezys. I got Yeezys coming out. You know, this March is supposed to be Yeezy heavy, right? Okay, so first things first, we got the Yeezy 700 V2 Static. Now I believe this is a restock, and these are expected March 5th, right? Okay, y'all know how I feel about those. Let's move right along. We got the Yeezy 700 V1 Wave Runner, which is another restock. These are anticipated on March 22nd. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm definitely gonna try to grab my hands on another pair because I love my Yeezy Wave Runners, the V1 joints. I love them so much so that I want to turn them into beaters and just have a fresh pair ready to go for so I can mess these up. That's just me though, and I recommend that if you don't have a pair of Yeezy Wave Runners, be sure to try to add these to your collection if you can, right? Okay, anybody that's ever said anything about the shoe, the last thing they can say is that it's not comfortable, and I'm gonna just leave it there. Another thing we got is the Yeezy 350 V2 Oreo, another restock. Now this hasn't restocked. I remember the shoe coming out like back in the day, so this is part of that like core color pack that we getting back. You know, we had the blue stripes, so y'all saw how well those done over the weekend. So imagine what these Oreos are about to do. So you got to keep in mind for those. These are expected March 12th, right? Okay, now we're gonna keep it moving right on. We got the Yeezy 350 V2 in the bone colorway. Now these are expected March 21st. I haven't seen too much talk about these, and I don't know if it's kind of like a new colorway or not, but this is apparently expected March 21st. Moving right along, we got the Knit Runner Stone Carbon, right? Okay, feel like that's a new colorway. Y'all know the Knit Runners are kind of like a new silhouette for Yeezy, so these are kind of popular, especially amongst like the big Yeezy heads, right? Okay, so this is a new colorway, and these are expected March 26th, right? Okay, I know y'all hate when I say right, okay, but just have it. Y'all bear with the kid, man. Coming right along, we got the Yeezy 450 Cylinder. Now these are expected March 24th, right? Okay, now don't quote me on that. I'm not even doing it on purpose at this point. Like the right okay thing is just literally just happening. Y'all bear with me, I'm sorry. But yeah, these Yeezy 450 Cylinders are expected on March 24th. Now, moving right along, we got the Yeezy 700 V3 Southfire. Now, I think that is a new colorway, but don't quote me on that. But to the best of my knowledge and from other videos and just researching around the internet, this is a new colorway for the V3. Now, these are expected March 18th. Now, we got the Jordan 12 Playoffs. Now, we're calling these the Hood 12s, man. Y'all know what it is. When the 12s come out, people come out the woodwork. And I'm gonna be honest, I know I wasn't gonna tell y'all about what I plan on copping or not, but some of this stuff I can't help but I can't hold it in. Like these Playoff 12s, I've been waiting a long time for these to come out, man. So these I'm definitely anticipating. Now these are expected to come out on March the 11th, and these actually are loaded up on the sneakers app. So big disclaimer right there, just to get you guys ready for that. Coming right along next, we got the Jordan 4 Zen Master. Now these are expected March 19th. Shout out to my homie Kwame. Kwame, who's always a part of our lives and watching my videos and always coming in. Super Kwame Guru is what I'm talking about. Shout out to you, homie. I remember you telling me about these during the lives for sure. He's one of those people, he said that he likes, you know, colors that kind of stand out. So when I was doing my research, I remember, you know, every time I do a live, we always talk about upcoming releases. He brought these up for sure. So shout out to you for having these make the list, man. Even though I haven't seen them loaded just yet, but they're apparently, doing my research, these are anticipated to come out, right? Okay, hence the name of the video. And I think last but not least, what I got so far, and I've seen reviews on these already. Like I know people have these in hand, so I know the stores have these because the people who do the reviews, they're getting them directly from the retailer. Not saying they bought them, but let's just say they have connections to the best of my knowledge, right? We have the Jordan 5 Jade Horizon. Now these are expected to come out March 25th. Now, that is all I have to the best of my knowledge that's coming out for the most anticipated sneakers of March, right? Okay, almost lost what month it is, right? Okay, but neither here nor there, man. We got a lot coming out. Now, I can honestly say with the way things have been going this year, I anticipate a lot of this stuff getting pushed back because it's not loaded on the sneakers app just yet. But again, don't quote me on that. I don't work for Nike. I'm just going off the same information that you guys are available to and what I see. Now, I know a lot of this stuff is gonna come out, but again, there seem to be moving in the sneaker community. It seems like both Adidas and Nike are moving kind of quietly and kind of, you know, just different. I know it's still the beginning of the year and we're just not coming up on the 3rd month, but I still feel like they're moving kind of differently and trying to handle things, you know, different. And of course, Sneakers App have come out and said they're trying to make things more fair this year, right? So we'll see how that goes, but that's all I have for the top anticipated sneakers of March 2022. Now, if I missed any ones in particular that I didn't bring up in this video, feel free to let everybody know down in the comment section, because we are a community over here, man. We got to work together, and that's all I pretty much got for you guys, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. Really helps the channel out, and if you're new, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.
I freak out.